Good morning, boys and girls. Today's Tuesday, Ture, and I'm so excited to see you again. Now remember, this week we're studying the letter, what is it? I, that's right, I. I for Indian itching. That's pretty cute, isn't it? Look at this little guy. He must have had some mosquitoes at his house. Now let's have a look at my list. Remember that I is a really tricky letter. Sometimes it sounds like I and sometimes it sounds like I. I've got some examples of that. Let's have a look. We've got ice, ice cream and island. That's when it sounds like I. And then we've got igloo, inside, insect and in when it sounds like I. So sometimes it sounds like I for ice cream and sometimes it sounds like I for inside. If you've got any more I words, send them in and we'll put them on the list. That'll be great. Thank you. Okay, are you ready to climb aboard the spaceship? You are? Here we go. Climb aboard the spaceship, we're going to the moon. Hurry and get ready, we're gonna blast off soon. Put your helmet on, buckle up really tight. Here comes the countdown, let's count with all our might. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off to the moon. Now I'm so excited because the other day I saw Mila M's mum up at the restaurant where she works, and she was telling me, Mila, you're doing lots of fun activities at your house. So proud of you, and that you can't wait to get back to preschool, which it won't be long now, will it? So cool. Also Kai, thank you for sending in your picture of the moon with its craters. That was really, really awesome too. So thank you so much for that. That's so cool. Okay, you ready to do our planet poem? You are? Remember, this is a cool poem because it tells us a little bit about each planet that we've been learning about. Are you ready? Here it is. It's called The Planets. It starts off talking about sun, which isn't a planet, is it? It's our closest star. You ready? Well, the sun's a hot star, Mercury's hot too, Venus is the brightest planet, and Earth's home to me and you. Mars is the red one, and Jupiter's the most wide. Saturn's got those icy rings, and Uranus spins on its side. Neptune's really windy, like yesterday. And Pluto's really small. Well, we wanted to name all the planets. Now we've named them all. This is a cool poem, isn't it? Tells us lots of information. Very interesting. Now I've got something else to show you. Yesterday I was looking on Instagram and I found this really neat little activity. It's really cute. All you need is a little plastic Ziploc bag and some black and white paper and some vivid pens as well. So you need a few things, but not too bad. And it's from Montessori from the Heart on their Instagram. And what it is you draw on the plastic bag and then you can use a little white circle, like a torch. I'll show you. And you can put the torch in and you can move it around on your drawing like this, and it lights up the planets. So you can draw your own little solar system. Can you see how that works? It's pretty cool, isn't it? I'll bring this into preschool and we might make some when we get back, because we've got some vivids at preschool. And you need vivid pens, not just felt pens, but vivids, so they don't wipe off. But it's pretty cool, isn't it? So that's what I found yesterday, and I was pretty excited about that. Here's a close-up. It's pretty neat. Now, I was talking to Ethan the other day, over email of course, And he was telling me that he's been enjoying colouring in lately. And you know, Ethan used to absolutely love dinosaurs at preschool. Well, he's changed his love to a love of dragons now, which are really interesting, fun creatures, aren't they? So not only has he been colouring in dinosaurs, but he's now colouring in dragons, which is really cool. And doing a beautiful job of it. He's getting very good at colouring in. Also, Ethan's been working on lots of our preschool worksheets, which is really, really cool. So proud of you, Ethan. Now, Ethan's got a question. He wants to know a little bit more about Mercury, so I thought we'd find out together. Sound good? Okay, so I'll show you my book first. This is a picture of Mercury. Can you see it? Maybe I'll have to come a bit closer. Can you see it now? You can? That's cool. Alright, I'll tell you a little bit about it. Now, Mercury is the closest planet to our big star, the Sun. But what's really interesting about Mercury is it can be really, really cold or really, really hot. Because even though it's very close to the Sun, it actually takes a long, long time to turn around, to rotate. Like our Earth takes 24 hours in a day. Well, Mercury takes almost, well, about 3/4 of a year to do one turn. So that's pretty interesting, isn't it? It takes 88 Earth days for Mercury to go around the Sun. But during that time, it only turns around about 1.5 times. Amazing, isn't it? Also, it's quite small. Sort of a grey colour too. But it's quite small. You can actually fit 3 Mercuries into our one Earth, which is really amazing. So it is quite little. It was named after the Greek god, and it was the messenger god. So that's how they got its name, which is pretty cool. What else? It's very, very hot in the day. It's up to 400 degrees, which might not mean much, but 100 degrees is when the water is boiling hot. So if you think it's 4 times hotter than boiling water, you can imagine how hot Mercury must be. That's in the daytime. But at night time, when it doesn't face the Sun, it's very, very cold. It can be negative 175, which is unbelievably cold. Freezing. It doesn't have any atmosphere to keep the heat in. That's why it can get that cold, even though it's close to the Sun. Interesting little planet, isn't it? Ethan, I hope that's helped you out with your questions about Mercury. If anyone has any other questions, please send them in to me. I'd love to hear any questions, and it's fun finding out together, isn't it? It's really, really good. Okay, so your fun activity today is maybe you could draw a little picture to add to your preschool file of little Mercury, and you could show it's quite small compared to our Earth. If our Earth was this big, Mercury would be about this big. So you can fit 3 Mercuries into Earth. Pretty amazing, isn't it? And it's the closest planet to the Sun. That's right. So that's pretty interesting. I'm pretty sure if you look up in the sky, you wouldn't be able to see Mercury because it's such a long way away from our Earth. But we know it's up there, don't we? Ka kite, boys and girls. Have a lovely afternoon, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Love you.